Welcome to A Mason's Work, the podcast where we review Masonic symbols and illustrate how they can be used to solve problems in everyday life. With your host, Brian Mattox, a proud member of the Craftsman Online Media Network.
So I want to take a moment to talk about something that I think is difficult to remember in the moment. It's very challenging to keep this in mind when you're, running your day-to-day life. You've got priorities, you've got things going on, plans, designs. When a brother needs your help, it very rarely happens on your timeline. You're not going to be in a situation generally where it's going to be convenient or sometimes the nature of the help you need to provide somebody is unpleasant, right? The understanding that life happens and that everybody's life is happening with them and to them and by their consent, and some of it not, all independently, and where you have a chance, where it overlaps with your life, and that you have an opportunity to help. There is a great challenge there for most folks, because it's easier to not. It's easier to just kind of continue on. But I want you to understand something that it took me a long time to learn, not just as a Mason, but as a father, as a friend. And that is, when somebody wants your help, they trust you. They trust you at a very, very high level. And when they want your help, it's a gift to be able to help them. It is a gift to strengthen the relationship. It is a gift to build your connections to that person and to their life. And that means you have to look past maybe the temporary inconvenience. You take that bigger picture, maybe the temporary discomfort, and understand that you are valuable enough as a resource in someone's life to be one of the places they go for help. Now, that doesn't mean that the way you help them is necessarily the help they're asking for. I run across this a lot in business. The thing the customer wants and the thing the customer needs are not the same thing. The thing that my kids want and the thing that they need are not the same thing. If they could eat candy all the time, then that's not really going to nourish them, kind of thing. So same thing's true with the requests that come in from the outside world, from the fraternity and otherwise. So the obligation we take to help a brother out is absolutely something that I take very seriously. But you do that according to your own sort of conscience and your own terms. And at the same time, overcoming your own potential inertia around not helping is something that I think you need to reflect on and truly appreciate as a benefit of the craft, believe it or not just for when you need help, but for the opportunity to help and serve others.
The views represented in this podcast are those of the speaker alone and are not representative of any grand or subordinate lodge.
Hi, Brian here. I wanted to thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you have any suggestions or guidance for further episodes you'd like to see or hear, whatever the case may be, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at amasonswork.com, and we will try and incorporate your suggestions into a future recording. Thanks.
Freemasonry teaches us that the true work is within, a lifelong journey of reflection, discipline, and discovery. At A Mason's Work, we help Masons bring out their best selves through meaningful self-inquiry and symbolic practice. From personal reflection to lodge engagement, we offer tools that turn symbols into action. Visit us at amasonswork.com. The work is within. The time is now.